Let me say this about the LeBron thing. And so my whole take was LeBron's skill set would have been enhanced and we would have been able to reflectively look at Mike, Kobe, and LeBron if he's in the triangle, because the way Mike and Kobe trained their skill sets inside of the triangle helped them with the mid-range shot, the fadeaway shot, the elbow ISO shot, the top of the key ISO shot. All of these different skill sets were enhanced on top of their natural abilities.
Right.
Mike's natural abilities from the 80s to the 90s, he was just God gifted with athleticism. He knew how to play. But the triangle helped him structurally understand how to get buckets in a system.
Right.
Same with Kobe. When he first came in the league, it was just athletic Kobe. Once he started breaking the offense in the triangle, he started enhancing his skill set. By the second 2 championships, you've seen a Michael Jordan type Kobe because he understood the triangle. LeBron has always been isolated on an island without a bag.
Yeah.
Without being able to break a guy down and do that because he wants to pass first.
I don't need a bag though.
So solely on being that guy without that skill set or a system, we can't compare him to the other two.
He's talking about you right now. The locker room. He sent all the players to
96
trash.
Sonics.
The fuck off the show, man. Y'all do me a favor, man, and drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. You already know who it is, man. It's you boy, Reggie. So I just came across a clip from Gil's Arena, and I got to give them boys a shout out because they probably had the best GOAT debate that I think I've ever heard. So John Sally was a guest on the show, and they were talking about how LeBron James doesn't have as many championships as Michael Jordan and Kobe because Michael Jordan and Kobe played within a system. So this clown, Rashad McCants, and I've said this before in another video that we've done, he should honestly be fired because he literally has the worst takes that I think I've ever heard. Okay, so this guy goes on to explain how LeBron James, who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history, he doesn't have the same bag that Jordan and Kobe have, even though LeBron has better numbers across the board. I'm trying to understand the JDR logic here, okay? There's 3 major statistical categories in the sport of basketball. You have points, you have rebounds, and you have assists. LeBron has Kobe washed in all 3 categories, and then he has Jordan washed in 2 of the 3 categories, which is rebounds and assists. And then if you actually look at the scoring aspect of it, Jordan averages 30 points for his career on 23 field goal attempts per game. LeBron averages 27 for his career on 20 field goal attempts per game. So what are we really even talking about here? Not only does he shoot a better percentage from the field, but he also shoots a better percentage from the 3-point line. So I'm not understanding the narrative, which is LeBron doesn't have a bag or he's not as skilled as Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. It makes absolutely no sense, okay? So one of the biggest arguments that Kobe and Jordan fans make when it comes to the GOAT debate is the ring argument. LeBron has 4, Kobe has 5, and Jordan has 6. Ladies and gentlemen, if all we're taking into consideration is rings when we're determining who the GOAT is, then Jordan or Kobe wouldn't be the GOAT. It would be Bill Russell. If all we're taking into consideration is rings, then Robert Horry would be better than Michael Jordan. He has 7 rings. Nobody in their right mind would say that Robert Horry is a better player than Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant just because he has 7 rings. Obviously, you're taking more than just rings into consideration. Obviously, okay? Like, having these debates on the internet with some of these dudes, man, I mean, it's literally laughable the way these dudes think. It's clear a lot of these dudes are slow when you're having these sorts of conversations, okay? So, Gilbert Arenas, he absolutely destroyed Rashad McCants and his idiotic logic when it comes to Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron James.
He won 4 without a system.
You keep saying,
But that's what I'm saying. But that
He won 4 of them without a
saying,
system.
man.
So how good am I without a system?
skill set.
What
not
skill set?
better than them.
okay, but but your sound it sounds
40,000 points? And I
Not
have a
better than them.
that's the thing that's killing me, and it seems like it's a contradiction to what is being said, if Kobe and Jordan had a handicap by a system, they got enhanced by a system, and one has 6, one has 5, and this guy had to just play rogue basketball and got 4. Why aren't we giving him the benefit of the doubt, right?
Because
I did. I got killed.
And that's the problem.
You
It's
take
like
away you take away Kobe's 3 championships because he's playing with Shaq, right?
No,
Right?
nobody does.
No, they do. They do. They say, well,
No,
you know,
one of those. That's right.
You know, you
bitch
rose
ass
Shaq,
up.
and you.
Well, that's-
I can't give it to you. But then
you
it's
give
like,
Shaq-
but
they
you
give
won
Shaq
2
3.
championships with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, and you don't get no asterisk beside that, right? So
What?
if we're going to talk
Who's
about,
they?
Bro, what are you
what do you mean
talking
who's
about,
they?
man?
You mean the guys who never played basketball? So
I'm
they
talking
don't.
about everybody in
I'm
any
out, man.
conversation. When you talk about
Strip.
Kobe Bryant 5 championships, LeBron 4 championships, Michael Jordan 6. That's 1, 2, 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
6, 5, 4 is 1, 2, 3. So where's LeBron on the totem pole of if you're considering championships being you're the greatest? LeBron, Mike has 6.
No,
He's number 1.
No, I think
Kobe has 5. He's number 2.
No, I think
LeBron has 4.
Right,
But the problem,
He's number 3.
Right,
No, but
I think
that's-
Bron is better because he didn't have a system.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, bro, if he had I don't even think he would be good in the triangle.
That's only if we're considering championships to be the
Just
metric
period.
of being the greatest, in which I do not say.
Then that means it would have been Bill Russell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we never considered Bill
But I
Russell to
always
be.
do it on championships, and I'm glad I have the luck in my life to been granted being on some great teams.
you have to give someone the benefit of the doubt, right? If it's like, what do they call them when you don't have a record label?
Independent.
Independent, right?
Yeah.
So if the system is the record label and no system is independent, and I'm selling just as many records or more records than you, right? You got 5 platinums, he got 6 platinums, I got 4 platinums. How are you penalizing me when you have the clear advantage over me?
But you're not being penalized.
You are.
You're not.
You're penalizing me, but one, I outdid more numbers than you. Like the man was Magic Johnson 2.0, right? And I hate when Jordan fans say this. He was a pass first guy. That's a bad take for you because he has the scoring title. So the guy who didn't want to shoot the ball got the most points. That is not a good take for you. You might want to lose that out because the guy who second nature was scoring has the most aggressive stat.
Think about an independent guy. An independent guy doesn't have access to the major label, the singing, the engineers, the producers,
Studio.
the singing coaches, all the vocal coaching, all that stuff, right? They're raw talent.
Yeah.
It's raw talent, right? So these are the guys like a Drake, Rihanna, Jay-Z, all these guys mainstream, they're killing it because they've mastered recording artists. You're independent on raw talent. So the hypothetical is, imagine if I had what they had.
Okay, but
That's the hypothetical.
We get that,
but you're not. But as an independent, you're not better than these guys based on your numbers. Your raw talent is your raw talent.
But that's what we're saying. If you're Drake and you're Hove, and I'm an independent.
Well, why can't he be Drake?
Okay, you can be Drake or because you're independent.
No, I'm good.
But what I'm saying is, at the end,
thank you.
If you got six Grammys, you have 5 Grammys. I have 4 Grammys being independent. I've sold more records than you, and I might not have the most number 1s like you guys, but the fact that I have 1 less than you, more sold albums, more, and I don't have a
This is a great
push,
analogy.
a push behind
but
me.
he's missing-
Why
dealing this for some
why
reason.
am I not the greatest?
Because you're
if
missing
you
the
got
point.
you guys have the advantage.
you're missing the
I'm
point.
the one that's at the disadvantage, but I'm on the same road as
We're
y'all.
missing the
You're
point,
not
though. We're all interchangeable because if you take Kobe and Mike and put them in the independent market like you did LeBron, their sales will go out the blue.
We don't know. No,
That's not hypothetical.
whoa.
So Michael Jordan, without the
Without the triangle, he's going home again.
He goes home. He goes home
not
every
winning
time.
chips.
But look, he is the NBA's leading scorer all-time history. He goes past
He
40,000.
doesn't win a championship. That's what.
Right. So if the championships don't matter, if LeBron's 4 and Mike's 6, and we're talking about raw talent should give him more, that means that if Mike doesn't get 6,
it's not give him more.
but if Mike doesn't get 6, but he breaks all the records that LeBron has broken,
Then he would be LeBron, and you would be talking shit about him.
and you're trying to say that LeBron is where he's supposed to be. And if Kobe doesn't go into the triangle, and he comes in as a raw talent and never sees the triangle offense, the hypothetical is, man, Kobe could be 40,000 points in the league. He could do the same thing.
You're switching it.
I'm interchanging all of the pieces because LeBron is no different because he's an independent. And you're trying to say, well, if he had this.
No, you're saying if he had this.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I'm saying since he doesn't have this,
he's number 3 still.
No, since he doesn't have it, that's what makes him so raw and better to us.
Your take was this. If LeBron James had Michael Jordan and Kobe's triangle, he would have more championships.
No, I said his skill set would be enhanced.
His skill set would be enhanced. Okay.
Well, I believe he would have more championships.
You believe he have more championships? His skill set will be enhanced. We're saying, well, okay, if you have him 3 without this beautiful system, how good is he?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
if he didn't have that,
but we don't know what the other 2 look.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
You're the one making the analogy.
But I'm not making. I would make that analogy. I would make that analogy. I would say, well, then Kobe and Mike without the system
wouldn't have the skill.
Look just as good as LeBron.
But you're not even saying LeBron looks good. You have them in front. LeBron is the one getting
I'm not
fucked
saying
up.
LeBron looks good.
No. What we're saying is, if you take LeBron and put him in a system and take these guys out, then you will be saying fuck LeBron and fuck
No,
Kobe.
I would not. How you just saying that I would say that because you think that I don't like LeBron. I'm saying LeBron.
Well, I've been watching the show. You don't.
Listen, I literally say LeBron's skill set would enhance if he had X, Y, Z.
That means if they didn't have it.
He likes some deep.
No, what I'm saying, so if you're saying if LeBron had it, he will have these skills. That means since they have it, and you're saying if they didn't have it, you got to take away their skill.
I'm not taking.
You have to take away the skill.
Bro, I'm saying that the comparables of being the greatest, if Mike is the greatest, and Kobe's a mirror image of the greatest, the skill set beyond that is based on the fucking system that they were in.
So if they're not in the system, they don't have that skill set.
No, they don't.
Okay.
So
if
the raw talent that they both had before the system would be in place. So the Black Jesus that we seen before the triangle, you would have to compare that to LeBron right now.
Okay.
And then you would say, who's better?
Okay, so
Black Jesus is by far better than LeBron James.
So if Black Jesus did all the scoring and never won a championship, and LeBron, we know what LeBron has.
Yeah, without the system.
We know what LeBron has without the
better
system.
Player.
Now,
88 Mike.
What I'm saying is,
or 2023 LeBron.
What we're saying is, we know what LeBron has without a system.
What are you talking about, man?
We know what Michael Jordan didn't have without the system.
Out, man. That's tripping.
Right?
Yeah, couldn't get
now, does he?
You know better than anybody.
Now, does he have 6 championships without the triangle?
No.
Okay, so without 6 championships,
Is that a hypothetical?
No,
I'm guaranteed he wouldn't.
Huh?
Okay, guaranteed.
Is that a hypothetical?
No, he guaranteed.
You can't guarantee shit if we can't go back and do it. We can't go back and do it,
I
right?
just thought about it. I'm glad I'm listening. And I think now sitting here thinking and listening to you guys just sit around and go over it, I think LeBron may be the best player to have played in the NBA. It may, has that come up? Did I just say that out loud?
Yeah, you said that.
We converted you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard what they said on Gil's Arena. Like I said, Rashad McCants got completely destroyed in this debate. Typical JDR fashion. They argue emotions and not logic, okay? The reality of the situation is this. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant have one thing in common. They were coached by the same coach, Phil Jackson, who was considered the greatest coach, at least of the modern era. Most people would say all time, but let's just say of the modern era, just to be fair to all the other coaches of the past, right? The difference between LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant is that LeBron, he is the system. Michael Jordan and Kobe played within a system. It takes a completely different level of greatness to win when you're the system and you're not playing within a system, okay? Like I said, look at all LeBron's coaches in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. None of these coaches were considered great coaches before LeBron James showed up. Eric Spoelstra has 2 championships courtesy of LeBron James. He has not won a championship without LeBron James. Ty Lue. The highlight of Ty Lue's career was getting stepped over by Allen Iverson. Now he's a respected head coach because of LeBron James. Frank Vogel. He was on the couch before LeBron James. Now he's an NBA champion as a head coach. None of those guys have won without LeBron. That's just the reality of what it is. Michael Jordan didn't have a winning season without Scottie Pippen. He was 1-9 in the playoffs before Scottie Pippen. Never won a championship without Phil Jackson. And like I said, when you get to the numbers, LeBron clears easily. So I don't know what we're really talking about here. I think at this point, if you think Michael Jordan is the GOAT, you're casual. You know, you understand the game from a casual's perspective. That's just my opinion, though. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.